separation at the top. I don't think we're going to see a ton of separation because to coach's point, there's going to be a stretch to Rutgers start. They had a conference play to now where they're kind of struggling a little bit. Michigan State at the start going 0-3, and everybody hitting the panic button on the Spartans. This conference is so difficult. You are going to lose games. You are going to have losing streaks in this conference. I don't think anybody runs away with Big Ten this year.
I don't think they run away like Michigan State. Not validating those 2 wins in a row and losing after you got that big lead of Purdue. All right, that's a chance to win. That was something that you've never seen Michigan State do. Obviously, you don't have Cassius Winston to kind of hold things over, but they're eventually going to have to play Iowa. Iowa's going to get up and down. They're going to score. Iowa has a low post player they can play through. If you double, he's pitching it out, spraying it out. They're shooting step in free.
Hello, guys. If you're just coming in, I want to welcome you to my live stream for tonight's basketball game between the Kentucky Wildcats and the Alabama Crimson Tide. It's going to be tipping off at about 9:05. And before we get started, I want to go ahead and start by sending my biggest sympathies to the family and friends of Ben Jordan, former UK walk-on who passed away suddenly this morning. Very heartbreaking, and us in the Big Blue Nation send our sincerest thoughts and prayers. Very sudden, so please be in prayer for them. So, those of you joining, this is a live stream, basketball live stream, and I'm a Kentucky Wildcats fan, so my reaction will be mainly on Kentucky. So if you're here, make sure. I see we got one person here. Gigi's guy is back, so I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining tonight, and looking forward to a great basketball game. So this game, hopefully we get a win tonight. If we get a win tonight, it'll be dedicated to Ben Jordan. So let's get a win tonight for Ben.
Dr. Dickinson, we heard Dan Dawkins talk about, he needs to be in the conversation for player of the year. There's a freshman that's getting some attention here in Stillwater, Oklahoma. It's Cade Cunningham facilitating on that one. Incredible finish in transition by Anderson.
I want to go ahead and start by going through some final scores already from tonight. We got some final scores. Right now, let's go on some scores. It's halftime for Kansas, Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State is currently leading the Jayhawks 46-35. Oh no, I just got a notification that Duke just went down at the hands of Virginia Tech. The final score: Virginia Tech 74, Duke Blue Devils 67. And we got a big game today. Michigan really showing how good they are. In my opinion, they might be the best team in the country. Absolutely manhandled Wisconsin 77-54. I think Michigan might be the best team in the country, if not top 3 team in the country. Obviously, Gonzaga and Baylor are the top 2 right now, and I would put Texas up in there as well. They're showing how good they are. So, and we have to get Texas at the end of the month at Rupp Arena. Oh my gosh, I am so scared. That might end up being I wouldn't be surprised that it ends up being the worst home loss of all time. They went in Dowling Fieldhouse and absolutely killed Kansas. They could do the same at Rupp. I hope not, but it might happen. And another out of the SEC, Florida defeats Ole Miss 72-63. I think that's it. Let me see if there's other scores.
USC, he's gone off the last 2 games, had double-doubles. Cade Cunningham is stepping up in a performance against a team that you have to have your star shine. Oklahoma State has no chance of beating Kansas if your stars don't shine. He has shined so far in the first 20 minutes. Now he's got to replicate it in the second half. And it's not just scoring, facilitating the offense and being a playmaker. He's a grown man. Right now, the number 1 projected pick in the NBA draft. You can see that game over on ESPN+. Meantime, other action going on around college basketball now, including ranked matchup left for Duke and Virginia Tech. How about Kaveh Aluma running the floor? How about no defensive transition? Get back with a sense of purpose. Look at the ball. Everybody's got their hands down, coach. They're not looking with purpose.
And that's Jalen Coleman. That dude just makes buckets. You're talking about that. He plays 20 minutes a game, averages 9 3 attempts a game. This Virginia Tech team is bigger, stronger, tougher, more physical. He's the difference. relying on these freshmen just aren't ready to compete for a long period of time.
Meantime, Ole Miss in the swamp take on a Florida team, Sean, that had their struggle Saturday against Kentucky.
You know, who called that game, by the way?
I know, tremendous job.
Tremendous call.
I mean, that guy was riveting. Yeah, you know, this is an important game for both of these teams. Kirk Davis certainly wants to find a way to get a win on the road, but for Florida, kind of maintain their momentum and try to get their swagger back after Kentucky really took it to them is important.
And that just shows the director right up the whole mission. Talking about a senior guard, upper class guard, physicality, and toughness. But this Florida team.
We don't know the exact details about what happened to Ben. I'm hearing rumors that it was suicide, but it has not come out yet. It has not been confirmed yet. I would take any rumor you hear with a grain of salt because, you know, big time people passing, there's all these rumors going around, especially when it's unexpected. So I just wait till the family comes out and says what actually happened, or a health professional that was there who saw him, or until we know for sure from someone who like found him or witnessed it. I would take any rumor you hear with a grain of salt.
John schedules a scrimmage against Transylvania. I said, why are you playing Transylvania, Cal? It's because I need to get these guys some confidence. I need to get Dante Allen some confidence because Harris Clark was out. Dante Allen goes 1 for 3 in the first half, 1 for 4 in the first half of the scrimmage. Second half was 5 for 7. Both 6 minutes counting something. Allen makes shots. The court opens up better space. Now he's more willing to slash. The 2 they went in with the assault. Starts getting with touches of 3. Keon Brooks to me is the difference. Keon Brooks is mature. He actually worried about the Kentucky uniform. He can pass it. He's got a high basketball IQ, and he's competitive.
Look at for this Alabama team, though, they play really, really quick. They're going to get tested the defense at Kentucky. They're better at the defense end. But one of the things this speed can do for Alabama is they can draw fouls. They put 22% of their opponent's defensive possessions end with fouls. If Kentucky fouls, Alabama wins the game.
Fun one in the SEC from Lexington. Enjoy the basketball. Carl Ravage, Dick Vitale on the call. We'll see you back here at the half.
Oh, no.
Kentucky being called that.
Welcome to Super Tuesday, presented by Progressive. Whether they're in spirit or in the shape of a cardboard cutout, this has not been a good start for the Wildcat Nation. An historically bumpy road. This weekend, though, a ray of light. Was it return to normalcy? Well, for the Blue Nation and the Wildcats, they sure hope so.
Losing stinks.
Kentucky won 1-6 the first time in over a century. What a frustration.
Okay, did the sound just go off? Let's see. I'm gonna need to get rid. Oh, the sound just paused for just a moment. All right, it's game time.
What should be a super game this evening. We have an unbeaten in-conference Alabama team, 4-0 on a 5-game winning streak. And the Wildcats of Kentucky.
I'm gonna grab my remote. It's under my bed.
They have not lost in the new year. And welcome everyone to our Super Tuesday telecast. I'm Carl Ravage. Looking forward to this game and being joined by my good friend Dick Vitale. It's really pretty simple. It's a great game on paper. Is Alabama for real? And is what we saw this weekend from Kentucky a sign of things to come?
All right.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that I've been going to talk about Kentucky is the sign of things to come. They were brilliant. They were actually brilliant against Florida. They shared the basketball. They had 18 assists in that game. They moved the ball. They defended. They communicated. And they got Keon Brooks back. He's a fraternity, a veteran player. I'm telling you one thing. That was the best game that I've seen in them all year. And they better have their A game on tonight because Alabama is legit.
They're legit on the football field. They're legit on the basketball court this year. And while there's no Javonte Smith, there is a Herb Jones. What does he mean to this team?
Well, you know, Herb Jones, Mr. Versatility, he's a guy that can do it all. You talk to the coaches in the league, he's the most underrated player nationally. I mean, the guy defends, he's probably the best defensive player in the league. He runs backdoor cuts. He really does a great job in transition. I'm telling you, he does it all. He can rebound the basketball. He is so multi-talented, and he's really unknown. But he's not going to be unknown if we get done talking about him. His scoring ability as well. He's terrific. He's great against Walmart. Squirrel told me, he said, he is special. Hey, he might be the Devontae Smith in basketball.
19 points against that Auburn team, a 3-year captain. He's led them to a terrific start under second-year coach Nate Oates. John Calipari's Kentucky Wildcats. This year, it was a bumpy start, but all of a sudden they
All right, it's almost all right. Game time.
Keon Brooks is now in the starting lineup.
All right, it's about to tip off. Let's see who wins the tip.
We're about set to tip in front of 4,000 at Rupp Arena. And a big showdown between the two top teams, perhaps in the SEC, even though Tennessee.
All right, we're about to tip off. Let's see who gets the tip. All right, Alabama controls the tip. They get the first shot.
Alabama's lineup: John Petty, Jaden Shackelford, Herb Jones, Josh Primo, a kid to watch. Number 11, he's a freshman. He has been outstanding. And there's Jordan Bruder as well.
Come on, first three up, and they make the first three. Alabama up 3-0 first. Make the first shot. All right, now. All right, come on, let's do something.
They make 9. They shoot about 30 a game.
Come on, for Ben. This is for Ben, guys. Davian Mintz misses the 3. Nearly rebound, but Alabama gets the ball back with the chance to extend the lead early.
Well, Kentucky not a good three-point shooting team. That's one of the areas that they've been up and down on. Been a little improved over the last couple of games.
All right, chucked it up. We turn it over. They turn it over to us. All right.
Gives it to Devin Askew, who's been a lot better lately.
All right.
Crowds are doing a lot better. They're sharing the ball. They get
Oh,
better
come on.
spacing right there. Trying to lead them to step to the ball. Czar's got to make himself active. He's got to utilize his size in this game because they're really concerned.
Yes, sir.
His size, offensive rebound, really concerns me in a matchup here with the Cats.
Olivier Sarr, number 30, he's been better of late. 16 and 7 during this 3-game streak. 16.7 boards. The Wake Forest transfer.
You're right about that, crowd. The last 3 games, he's been productive. He had 2 games prior to that. Didn't score a field goal.
Okay.
Took a shot against North Carolina. Took like 3 shots against Louisville.
Austin from the foul line.
Jumper misses it.
That one's off the iron.
Oh, offensive rebound, and we turn it over.
They're going to say is rightly Alabama ball.
Yeah, they are.
As the Kentucky
Yeah, they definitely are shaky. Duke is definitely shakier. This.
champion, he's gone to, let's see, what, 31 NCAA tournaments, 4 Final Fours, 13 NCAA tournaments. They're over the head coaching job in 09. Oh, Dickie, it never ends for him. Is he the Nick Saban of college basketball?
Well, I don't know about that yet. Because Nick Saban's in another world. They tell you with 7 national
No.
championships. They certainly up there. Oh, look at
And we give up an open dunk.
Simple execution. Follow for the ball. Don't even know. Nobody rotated over. And it's a big game in the flush. It's a big game in the way for Kentucky. It's a real test. I know we took about 3 in a row. They beat Mississippi State. They beat Vanderbilt. They're supposed to beat those clubs. They were very impressive against Florida.
We need a basket to open up the. My gosh, we can't shoot. There. There, Askew scores a basket. Give up another 3.
Jones knocks that down. They don't tell me he worked like you couldn't believe the improvement shooting. Last year had so many injuries, broken wrist, elbow problem, but he's having a terrific year this year.
All right, foul. I'm going to go to the free throw line.
And watch right here, Mr. Jones. This little while, a little handle. Nobody communicates. Nobody rotates. Over there's Jones with the big trifecta.
100% right, Dickie, too. Calipari consistently has been great, but they do not have the titles that Saban has. Now, can Alabama build a basketball?
Oh, it went in.
He said today, look,
Because
we're not
free
in
throw
the same
bounce.
league, obviously. We're never going to be Alabama football. But to be around a winning culture like that, Obviously, and he's off to a terrific start.
All right, 2 free throws up.
He really is.
Score right now, 8-4 Bama.
Great job wherever he's been. High school at Romulus down in Michigan. I'm familiar with that school because I had a guy who played for the University of Detroit for a bit named John Long. John was a terrific player, but he was there 13 years, goes to Buffalo. He did a tremendous job 3 out of 4 years, won the championship of his conference, got the NCAAs with Buffalo.
They said today, too, he used to play football. He was a wide receiver. A Wes Welker type, not a Devontae Smith type. How about that take by Shackelford, the lefty, with the right hand?
But did a great job. They spread the court so well. They make it difficult in terms of matchup. They don't have a whole lot of size. Bruner certainly was a big pickup. Going to take the look here. They spread the court. They really get good spacing here. Look at the space right there. Goes right through, protects the ball, seals off the defense. Look at the spread. Look at that. They keep the lane wide open to drive it into it. And they beat Tennessee. I know Joe Lombardi's got number 2 seed, but they want to number 1 place. They beat Tennessee at Tennessee. So they're legit because Tennessee's very good.
Askew, a lot of dribbling.
Oh, nice shot by Askew.
Devin Askew's got a half.
Askew already has the.
I like his potential. I think this kid is getting better and better every time I look at him. He's more confident in his game.
Jones, long 3, no good. Boston with the clear. Askew's got all 6 of the Wildcats' points.
Hey, Mark, he's the guy that's got to bring out. Boston's playing.
Someone needs to step up. We can't. Someone else needs to besides Askew.
Brooks in the lane, throws it up, terrible off the backboard, didn't even get iron, and not a great start for Brooks so far. He's 0 for 4. Easy take, Shackelford lays it up and in, and Alabama's doing what it's done in its last 5 games. They're asserting themselves inside that paint at the rim.
You know, Carl, also what's happening in Kentucky breaking down. The team defense is not there like I saw against Florida. No help there on the drive at all. Being the first guy, but where's people rotating to the ball? The ball's the most dangerous thing on the floor. You got to attack that basketball.
Davion Mintz gets that.
Oh, Davion Mintz gets a shot. Finally, someone else gets a shot.
They are opening up the court. Drive to really shoot the 3 as well.
Werner no good. Boston had it, lost it on the ground. Is Mintz.
All right, we're all tangled up.
Time up, they did. Kentucky gets the whistle. Alabama off to a really good start. 5 of 7 from the floor, leading by 4.
Not a great start. Not a great start. Basically, the only guy playing is Askew right now. Davion Mintz just made a shot, but Keon Brooks already off to a bad start. Keon Brooks needs to step up and take that leadership role if we get things going here.
Send us a pic of your docs, and a tax pro will do the work. Or file online and get help if you need it. No matter how you choose to file, Block has your back. For 175 years, New York Life has been helping people act on their wealth. So they can look back and say, we did good.
He's got the ball. Looking downfield. He's going to have to hurt the tiny track. Working him tiptoe free. Oh, what a spin move. This jab will not be denied. It's already eaten back. Campbell's chicken soup that eats like a meal.
Is the salmon wild caught?
Shelby eats wild caught.
I need a price check on honey.
Don't get mad, get E-Trade and get more than just trading. Investing, banking, guidance. Food.
Shout out to the inventors, not the ones living in the avenues of history, but those who took an old way and made it better. Like Stephanie from CarMax. She suggested test drive should last
24 hours.
for the rock stars who figured out how to put our whole lot right there in your living room so you can shop online, in store, or both. Because sometimes the way it is isn't good enough. The way it should be. CarMax. UFC 287. Find it on ESPNplus.com/PPV.
The Kentucky basketball and baseball family devastated to learn this morning of the passing of 22-year-old Ben Jordan, a two-sport star out of Kentucky who was asked to play on the basketball team last year by John Calipari because they didn't have anybody that could bang with some of their big players, including Nick Richards. Ben Jordan, who grew up a diehard Kentucky fan, was overjoyed, as Eric Lindsay of the SID told me earlier today, as you saw the fans with a moment of silence before the game, when he went to talk to Ben about playing for the basketball team. He wore number 33, which is why all the team had 33 jerseys on before the game. When he understood the magnitude of playing for the team he grew up rooting for and had posters on the wall, he had joy in his eyes, and the sheer sadness and devastation amongst both the baseball and basketball families was palpable today. Nick Richards tweeting today, "Rest in paradise, Big Ben." Again, the kid that came
My gosh, you just threw. Oh, we got it back.
his senior year, he was a big-time 6'9" prospect on that baseball field.
Oh, Brooks finally made something.
And they said, well, it's a 6'9" kid that plays baseball.
Wide open,
He said,
and he missed.
I would love to play for
Oh.
the Wildcats.
Well, he loved University of Kentucky big time. Ben did it.
Oh my gosh, you just threw the ball away.
I just love being in a uniform for practices. They loved him on the team. Absolutely.
There.
Loved him. He was just a great teammate, very unselfish, and my heart goes out to his family and all his friends and all the people. Just devastating. 22 years of age. Just breaks your heart.
Sure does. What has already been a very, very difficult year was made more difficult with the tragic passing of Ben Jordan. Our thoughts to his family and the entire Kentucky Wildcat Big Blue Nation family who mourned the loss of the 22-year-old. Foul on the floor, and that one is on John Petty, who's the senior, who's improved dramatically on defense. And one of those kids that has sort of had some issues off the floor.
Wow, John Petty looks so much different.
Sat him down
His
last
hair's
year,
different.
Sat him down again this year.
His hair is a
Seems to be in
lot
much better
different.
place mentally, and could very well play at the next level.
That he can make shots. He gets out of shot shooting. He's excellent. David Johnson had him there. He left him with high school players. When Avery was put out of that job, and Avery was such a quality guy, but Nate Oates has come in and he's done a great job with these players. In fact, I'm talking to Coach Pearl preparing for the game because you know I'm supposed to do a game tonight. Baylor and West Virginia. The last second they put me on this game, so I got on the phone right away with coaches that played against Alabama. And Bruce told me, he said, Nate Oates has done a great job utilizing the talent that was left to him by Avery. Because he got to play the right position, doing the right thing.
Dante Allen, number 11, is checked in. He, of course, struggled early this season. He's back again at
Another turnover.
Keon Brooks. And for as great as Brooks was this past weekend, a little struggle here early. He picks up another foul. He's just 1 of 4 from the floor. The Pepperdine Waves are they the next meal for the Gonzaga Bulldogs Thursday, 9 o'clock Eastern time. Mark Few's team has been awesome all year, and they are far away the number 1 team in the country. They're averaging almost 100 a night. 9 o'clock Eastern time on ESPN. It's streaming live on
Play
ESPN.
Pepperdine. Pepperdine High School? Oh. Gave up a 3. Again.
You said, Randy, so well, they're going to shoot 30 of them a game, and then I'm going to make 9 or 10. If you make 10, I mean, you have to be a mathematical genius. That's 33%. That's not a high percentage. That's pretty good.
It's a high school.
Mathematical genius, Nate Oates. That's his whole background. Math teacher.
Alright, my TV just paused.
As you mentioned, Romulus, stats guy, he's all about the numbers. And like Bruce Pearl said, I know you spoke.
That was a
You
stupid
know what?
shot.
As long as a 3 is worth more than a 2, we're going to take 3s.
Absolutely. You know, they know it's also right here. Clearly coached under Bob Crow, he did one over to Buffalo. That was the greatest move that happened because once that happened, it went from Romulus to Buffalo to Alabama. The bank account was ding-a-ling-ding. I mean, it's not close to the guy named Saban, but it's going up, up, and up.
You got to put a few more dings on the end of that if you're saving it.
You know, he deserves he deserves a blank check. He deserves a blank check. I mean, they were so unbelievable last night. I know in fairness to Ohio State, they missed certainly Trey Sermon and hope it's healthy for the NFL, but that was a tough break psychologically of going out in the first place. But it didn't matter because Alabama was cleared.
My TV keeps pausing. Oh, how about guessing your night didn't do so well. Dang. My TV paused because our Wi-Fi is complete trash. Because the Wi-Fi here is complete garbage.
The best team in college football, and no doubt about it.
No. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that you posted a video saying your mom had cancer. I'm so sorry, man. My prayers are with you. My prayers are coming towards you, my man. I just lost my grandfather to cancer, very unexpectedly. He had like throat cancer, I think, and he had something like a stent put in or something, and then he was in the hospital for breathing issues the day before he passed, and he just went unexpectedly in his sleep. It was awful. Okay, we need to get another basket. We're trailing 15-12. Already not off to the best start. A lot of us were giving up these crazy threes and making just silly turnovers.
Spacing that good right there, Carl, by Kentucky. They had better spacing right there.
Allen comes up short. They've contested each rebound. They haven't come down with any on the offensive end. Now they're trying to transition to defense. There's a penetration drive from Keon Ellis. He lost it. They're under 12. We'll take a timeout. They're going to get a foul called on Brandon Boston. Dickie V and me roll on 15-12 in favor of Alabama. The ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball.
My right foot is asleep again.
Progressive Insurance. Pay when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. Visit progressive.com.
Oh, they're blowing out Kansas? My gosh, my right foot is asleep. Oh, yeah. I just see the score here, 49-60. That's a statement for them. Maybe they'll be ranked next if they take care of their next opponent. Fine.
Yeah, just a silly mistake. I guess I look pretty ridiculous. No one looks ridiculous, Bob. Progressive is always here for you with round-the-clock service.
Just so you know, next time you can submit a claim with our mobile app.
Cool. Thanks again for rushing over.
Are you kidding? This is what 24/7 protection looks like. Smell like fish. So, what can we do today?
Yeah, that's how it is. UNC for Kentucky fans, it's a good night when both Louisville and Tennessee and Duke loses. Those are the best nights for Kentucky fans. No, here's the example: Kentucky wins, and Louisville, Tennessee, and Duke lose. Those are the good nights. Yeah, I'm looking at these scores. Not bad. Syracuse is 7-2, so not bad. Oh, Syracuse is up now. They just made a 3. Syracuse just made a 3. They're up now. 18-16. I just saw.
Every time the score changes, someone will win $50,000. Touchdowns, field goals, extra points, 50 G's. Plus, $2.5 million prizes. Put them toward a dream home. One way to enter, 2 ways to win. Squares is back. Sign up for free at RocketMortgageSquares.com. Rocket Mortgage, official mortgage sponsor of Super Bowl 50.
I got to work late.
That'd be a good win for Syracuse winning at the Smith Center. Yeah, Smith Center. Smith Center is a lot like Rupp in a lot of ways, but when it's full. Like I heard, it like the way the Smith Center is a lot like Rupp, where it's a well-known venue and it gets loud at times, but there are times where it's basically a snooze fest. From what I hear, the like Rupp is like I've been there where it's I've been there where you can't really hear the person next to you because it gets so loud in there. And I've been there when you could probably hear Coach Calipari's pen drop because it's so quiet in there. I've been there when in both. And a lot of it's because the students don't get the whole bottom. They only get one little section, and it's just behind the one basket. Behind one basket. The rest of it are the alumni season, are the people who like pay thousands of dollars and are like alumni and been season ticket holders forever. They're all down there and they just sit on their hands the whole time and just golf clap when a 3-pointer goes in or something like that. However, don't want to disrespect them. They've been Kentucky fans longer than I have. A lot of them probably went to the university. They are. So is Alabama. They are. See, he just ran right up and dunked it.
There's no defensive help, no communication. That's like the third layup I've seen right to the goal. Did not see any of that at all against Florida.
Jones off to a fast start. He's got 8 points. Dante Allen looking to get on track. Boston sets up for a 3. No foul ball as he ends up on the floor. And Alabama goes the other way.
You've been able to drive the ball right to the goal. Big gaps, seams to get to the basket.
Good defense by Boston, and they get a foul on him. He thought he ripped the ball away.
Right here, they just hit it right to the goal. Look at the little fake. Oh, he left something on the floor. Look at that little fake.
Not right now. We're playing like horse poo right now.
I could go through there, Robbie. I could go through there and score. Don't laugh at me. I see you laugh.
I ain't laughing at you. Get me up early this morning. Think you'd be on the tennis courts before the sun rose. And here he is late at night doing college basketball.
I'll tell you what, he asked me how I did. Well, today, man, I did drop shot work and Cleveland's lowering. She beat me the last 11 times. And she beat me today.
That's good. That's a stubbornness of you. You lose 11 straight matches and you're still out there trying to win. Here comes Kentucky. Davion Mintz. He'll launch it.
Oh! Davion Mintz! Jones is down. Yeah, that's improvement. Definitely improvement. But doesn't mean we're playing really good like in this game right now. We're playing awful right now. Davion Mintz just made a pretty good jumper, but the rest of the guys, except maybe Devin Askew, they're playing like horse poo. Huh.
Let's hope this isn't as serious as perhaps Herb Jones. His body language is indicating he knows what it feels like to hurt that wrist, as you mentioned last year. And that was a lot of frustration walking onto that floor. I could really tell. It looked like he hit it hard on the ground. Trying to get an update from the sports information director there. That's a potentially huge story tonight for Alabama.
That was stupid. That was a stupid pass. You just threw it away. They are. Yeah.
Penny, good kick. Another three ball. That one misses. That time it was James Rojas who's into the game for Alabama.
They're going to get Penny going Alabama, especially now with Jones up in the lineup. He's going to start making some shots for them.
Oh, another great shot now. Askew makes the jumper. And we're tied at 17.
Alabama, they'll go three. They'll go to the paint. They'll hope to get free throws. Shackelford, mile away, can't get it to go. Rojas offensive rebound designed by Jackson. And he poked it loose. Shackelford tries again. Carries that one.
Second opportunity, it's nothing on that one. On the other end, you saw a ball screen, and he utilized it really well for a young kid. You can watch that screen. He used that ball screen up on top, he got a 3-minute jump shot, and it didn't count.
Another one from Vince. That one's
Nice putback.
Back up and in. Dante Allen. For that math background, by the way, it's Penny.
Another one.
Three and buries it. You look at the numbers there. In the paint, beating at the rim, 43% of their points. 3-point land, 36%. Free throws, 19. They do not take 2-point shots other than at the rim if they can help it.
They really get to the rim. When they're talking about in the paint, they're talking driving ability, getting into those layups, not true post players. Then he made a big three for them down the other end, and that was big.
It's his three, no good. There's Jackson on the ground, no chance for an offensive rebound, and here comes Alabama. Rojas lost it. Askew, he looked up at Allen, didn't give it to him. Now he does, and Dante.
Dante Allen. I know, my TV's always behind. Have a chance to take the lead here. Hate these jumpers bouncing out. Oh my gosh.
Who would have thought a game against Transylvania would get Dante Allen going? We got a good one here at Rupp. What's in Zaxby's new General Tso's sauce? Legendary chicken, legendary sauce. The new General Tso's boneless wings. Only at Zaxby's. Order ahead, drive through, or get it delivered.
For 175 years, New York Life has been helping people act on their lives. So they can look back and say, we did good.
What is this?
It's Sling Watch Party. You can invite people to watch live TV with you. They have on-demand stuff too, so we could watch. Sling Watch Party is live TV together from anywhere. Get the best of cable for the best price. You can't mislay this Peloton. Get a little savage with it. Press this till the beat drops. Come on, Peloton. Let's go.
They can't stop you. They can't break you.
I know it hurts. You're almost there. Say it with me. I crushed that.
Now starting at $49 a month. All access membership separate.
Check out my new show debuting in the new year on ESPN Plus. Our show will have expert analysis, signature debate panels, and can't miss interviews. Sign up now at ESPN Plus.
You never know when winter's gonna rear its icy head. So make sure you're ready with enough all-wheel drive fueled courage to others just won't. Head into your local Kia dealer today and check out all your favorite cold comp models.
Okay, I'll meet you halfway. I'll cut the t-shirt cable.
I'm not sure that'll help.
Mm.
We lose the plan.
Probably not.
I'll fire the mascot.
No.
What if I remove the owner's box?
Like we said,
I don't know where I'll sit.
not a moment too soon.
We decided, this is something that we wanted to do to take a stand against what we see the other day.
It kind of speaks for itself. And that was just our statement of, what's going on in America.
These kids are good kids, and they care about this country. And I want to listen to what they're saying, and then I'll support them if they want me to be there.
Before the Florida game, and in light of what was going on in the nation's capital, the Kentucky Wildcats all decided to kneel before that Florida game. They asked their head coach, John Calipari, to do the same. And said this is no disrespect to our military or our law enforcement. We have a handful of players that have family members.
Yep, local police.
Police or other frontline workers. That this was just them having a voice and responding to what they were seeing. Really ultimately after that, and in light of that, said it's time to get back to basketball. It was not met with universal approval even in their own state. The school's president and the athletic director both came out in support of the move of the players and the fact that they should have an ability to exercise their opinions and their freedom of speech, and that's what they did that day against Florida.
The First Amendment, the players certainly they protested in a very peaceful manner. We're joined by the coaching staff, and they wanted to let their voices be heard. They're all about the systemic. You think about the injustices that have been existing for years of what took place in the Capitol. They did it in a very peaceful manner, and really, that is their certainly one part of our First Amendment.
Trying to get the latest on Herb Jones, who left the game with what appeared to be a left wrist injury. Had surgery on that wrist last year. He was actually only out for a couple of weeks. They inserted the screw in. He has been the best player in the conference. Was off to a great start tonight with 8 points. We're efforting to find out exactly what that injury is once Alabama finds out.
What was that pass? He just threw it right out to the. Oh, he just threw it away. Jeez, man.
This kid's got offensive ability and skills in terms of the game of basketball. He's got to want the ball a little bit more. He's got to be more active and command the basketball. He's a 7-footer out there.
Shot for back basketball way down in the paint, and now he settles for a three, and that one is short. There's Sarr with a rebound.
Sarr's got a little bit of down there outside. He's post a little bit on the interior. Screen for over the goal. Behind the ball. There he is. He's in the box. Give him the ball. It was wide open down there.
Brooks on the baseline. That floater around and out. Offensive board. He has it. Brooks goes up. That ball was blocked underneath, and we are going to get a foul against Brooks in Kentucky. Tough going for Keon Brooks early tonight.
Yeah, he really knows scrapping the spot on the glass there. Worked really hard. He gets back and gets ball for the foul. Watch him work on the glass here. I mean, he's really second up here. Keep the ball alive. And there's a foul right there. I mean, if you're Kentucky right now, you got to go on another run here. As much control is out of the lane. You got to really make them pay and take advantage of the fact that he's not on the floor. He's not only a good offensive player, he's the best defensive player.
And he plays a two-man game, and it works. It's Alex Reese, the senior out of Pelham, Alabama, who knocks down a three. And it's a 6-point game. Back the other way.
Really? Why'd you shoot that three? You know you're a terrible three-point shooter. Mm-hmm. I might just not watch the second half. This is a joke. This is a joke. It's like we forgot how to play. I hope that the passing of Ben has nothing to do with this. Mm-hmm. This is just a. We have no idea how to play.
I have an idea for a career. I ain't gonna place it. Until I'm sure. Why don't you call TD Ameritrade for a strategy gut check? You run it by an expert, talk about the risk and potential profit and loss. Should have used that before I hired my interior decorator.
Voila.
Maybe a couple of throw pillows would help.
Get a strategy gut check from our trade desk.
You mentioned it off the bench, Dickie. This is how you go follow a shot up. Yeah, that was after he made a big three, too. So I said, look, I got a little versatility. Mr. Oaks, don't worry about Herb's not there. I'm going to step in and help you, coach. Don't worry about a thing. I'll be your Najee Harris. I'll be your Mac Jones. I'll take care of you like those guys take care of Mr. Cityman.
3 offensive rebounds. And again, if you're just joining us, Herb Jones went into the locker room punching his left wrist. Superstar player for Alabama. There's a pass down low and a foul on the floor on Reese. So that nice dunk by Isaiah Jackson, who he denied. This was the injury happened a few minutes ago. Herbert Jones driving. It's that left wrist that again right there perhaps came down and affected it. He last year suffered a small break in that left wrist, and you can just tell, and you just sort of read his body language go into his head, frustration, almost as if he knew something already prior to going into the locker room. You hope that's not the case. You always, Dickie, defer to the athlete and kind of read them, can't you?
Absolutely. They look real good. Yeah. But let me just share this right now. 5 minutes to go here to half. These are 5 big minutes right now for Kentucky. You got to go on a spurt. You can't allow Alabama to go on a spurt ability and really feeling super in that locker room at halftime.
Well, here's Petty. Petty carries a 3 for John Petty. And the lead grows 33-22. They're up 11.
He can go on a run with that trifecta. He's a capable guy, knocking out 5 in a row. I mean, very streaky, but he can make that three.
Juwan Gary into the game, number 4, gets into the paint, throws it.
This has got to be a joke. 3 opportunities with a 2-footer, and it bounces out. You can't even get it to even go into the cylinder. No, Askew, no.
Boston runner, tough shot, he'll get fouled.
This is.
Boston will go to the line, Brandon Boston, 81% free throw shooter. We'll get a chance for 2. Thursday, 7 o'clock Eastern time. Before that Pepperdine Gonzaga men's game, women's showcase, Oregon and Arizona. They square off in the desert. This is all part of the We Back at Harry McDonald, one of the top players in the country, leading number 11 Arizona against number 10 Oregon. That's at the McHale Center, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, ESPN and the ESPN app.
I'm going to tell you, the 2 guys that got to really step it up.
Are you? They're called free throws for a reason.
That's Clark, that's Boston. Clark's out with the ankle injury. Those 2 guys got to step it up. Don Calipari told me things changed for the team when he had sent Cameron Fletcher home, and he was very upset about kids moaning and groaning about playing time. That's just not the way of life in Kentucky. You know when you come here, he said, basically, you're going to have competition. Nobody wants to win more than Mr. Calipari. So if you prove in practice, you can earn your playing time, you're going to play. He said he met with the 2 other players. Now look at people beside 2 of them have an idea who they are. He told the 2 of them. He said, look, you're going to be the next one. He said, both of you are so voted about why you come out of the games and why you make shots. The game is very
We can't even rebound the ball either. We're playing like an absolute horse poo right now. It's just.
Cal talks all about culture, work, sacrifice, being a great teammate. Petty stuck around. John the Senior's got 10. And the culture right now for the Crimson Tide is rolling.
If you printed
printed out directions to get here today, you're in the right place. My seminars are a great tool to help young homeowners with your experience. Now remember, they're not programs, they're TV shows. You woke up early, no one cares. Yes. So I was using something called Home Quote Explorer from Progressive to easily compare home insurance rates. Was I hashtagging?
Progressive can't help you from becoming your parents, but we can help you compare rates on home insurance with Home Quote Explorer.
Guess what? The waiter doesn't need to know your name.
Dear 2020, you had your time. I want to break free. Now it's our time. Time to get away to a place where we can finally be free. Free from boundaries, limitations, even virtual backgrounds. Today, we break free. I want to break free. Ready to break free? Plan your future getaway with Norwegian Cruise Line. Sail safe.
All right, we have a quick score update from another game. Kansas has found its way back into it. They're only trailing by 1 to Oklahoma State. So that's definitely something to keep an eye on. They somehow found their way back into it. And then North Carolina and Syracuse is tied at 40 right now.
So is this stuff really fresh?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we don't have freezers, we don't have microwaves. We always have fresh stuff coming in. I mean, this is the best walk that you can get.
Fresh is what you stand for.
Definitely.
The Chief Halftime Report is on the way. Coming up, if you missed it, waiting to see what Michigan did to Wisconsin. Plus, Duke on the road losing by double figures. Joe, what have you seen from Kentucky so far?
I think they got to be really careful to not allow their offense to impact what they're doing at the defensive end of the floor. They've got to maintain awareness where shooters are, in particular John Penn.
Look, you got to guard basketball. You got to keep the ball in front. If not, they're going to touch you, kick out, just step at threes. That will kill you. And then offensively, you've got to compete offensively. Olivier Sarr, demand the basketball, but you got to fight for position, because if you're not fighting for it, you're losing it. What do you think, Coach Vitale?
I say amen to that. No question about it. Said to run on target. He's got to want the ball. He's 0 for 2. The game against Carolina, he was 0 for 1. He's 0 for 3 against Louisville. He's got to want the ball. This is a kid that had about 30 and 17 against Notre Dame last year, 25-12 against Duke. And you mentioned the 7 threes, guys. They made 7 threes so far.
Alabama missed both free throws. All right.
Right now, only 2 turnovers. Kentucky has 7. Kentucky was out of sync offensively, but it's some of the circulating defense of Alabama.
They're going to run start. Deion Brooks is not the floor right now. He's 4 for 6. Maybe on mid.
Turn it over again. Oh my gosh. You know what? We might lose this game by 50, honestly. We can't guard the 3.
Like we did there with Tiramisu, sort of triple related. That's now double digits for both Petty and the 3-point shot for Shackelford drops. He's been outstanding. They've taken 20 threes. They've made 8 of them. There's a foul. They'll go to the free throw line.
Oh, wow. Hey, you look great in that car, Robbie. I got the agree, man. You look great in that Kevin Connors, all those guys. I'll tell you this. BMW, look at that beautiful white car. We had a Mercedes, the most one. We committed the tickets quickly. Only 1,500 chances available on this car. And we'll sell out quickly. $100 per chance to help kids battling cancer. All you got to do to get one is go to.
Are you serious? These are free throws.
Hey, I know those guys. Who are those guys? guys. How did I get there, Robbie? How did I get there?
Oh man, I'll tell you one thing. I don't have seats that good. I don't know how we got those seats either.
You missed them both.
To the race games like that too, that you can buy. No smell, no warning. Oh, don't get me going about that. Don't get me going, Robbie.
I won't get you going on that. I will not, because I know that's a sensitive subject. Some defense, see if Askin can turn it offense or slow it down a little bit because it was 1-on-2. Down by 13. Last couple of minutes really big here in this game. Bob's going to rise.
He can shoot it. He can shoot it. He can get it in the run, baby.
Oh, Dante Allen just made a 3. My gosh, guard him. We can't guard Petty. Can't stop Petty. Petty.
Still has that stroke.
You just threw the ball away. You know what? Forget the second half. I am not going to live stream the second half unless something crazy happens, because this is an absolute joke that I'm watching right now.
Austin driving. Boy, he left himself a tough shot in the follow-up from Brooks.
To the right place. We got to remember Jim Keough works a little break in. It's hard to practice that all. The game gets Florida. He's getting those basketball rhythm. It's going to take him a while. Make that layup.
Missed by Gary. And that's a travel. Dante Allen picked up his dribble and walked with it.
Watch Kentucky right here. Been over on the offensive boards. I mean, a big concern of made notes before the game. There's Mr. Allen, first of all, with a 3. There's the 3. I tell you what, this guy just doing nothing but dial out Mr. Petty. Oh, baby. He says, I want to be the big man on campus. I want to go back to Tuscaloosa because it's all going to be about Harris and Jones and Smith. But what about me, Mr. Petty?
See his numbers there. Preseason first team All SEC. Did get an update, by the way, from the SID.
Another one.
He's launched and nailed
They just can't miss.
his second of the night. On Herb Jones, the team has actually been more effective offensively with him out. The team has told us that he is questionable to return with a left wrist injury. They were more specific than that.
The team right now, they shoot right over the defense. Kentucky has been very suspicious. They haven't guarded the drive to the goal. They haven't guarded the three-point.
That's a tough shot. They're forcing it into tough shots. The offensive rebound was grabbed, and Sarr is going to go to the free throw line. Very easy to see it, though. Alabama playing one-on-one, and then they'll either drive and kick for a 3 or take it all the way to the hoop. And their defense, as you mentioned, this season, their defense, the numbers have been great. Second best in the SEC in field goal percentage. They're off the opponent's three-point field goal. They've been great at defending that as well.
Well, you know, defensively, only 37% of the only people shooting for 3 and 27% for the 3, rather than 37% overall. So really doing a great job defensively in that area. They don't have great size. And the key for that has been the play of Jones. They got a real test, though, problem against Auburn because Auburn's got the sensational kid who's got eligible, Sharif Cooper. In his opening game, 26 points and 9 assists, 5 turnovers. But they tell me he is the real deal.
I'll get a chance to see him on Saturday as Auburn takes on Kentucky.
You have to go to Auburn on Saturday, even though there's no crowds there, even though home court advantage isn't a thing during this COVID thing. I don't. Oh, I just got an alert that 59 seconds ago in the second half, Kansas, Oklahoma State are tied at 70. Yes. You have to go to Auburn on Saturday.
He's that guy. I mean, he stands out offensively and is not afraid to take a shot down the stretch. He's put up some gaudy numbers. His shot
I don't know.
release is incredibly quick. It's in rhythm. He's a smooth scorer. LSU's had a few of them in their day. He may be the next in line.
They got a talented basketball team. They really do. Even though I still think Tennessee, when it's all said and done, will be the best of the conference. Alabama, we have a confident about that because Alabama beat them down there in Knoxville.
A shot 5 to go in the first half. Bad pass. It's almost like they get inside the three-point line and things get a little discombobulated.
You know, remember the big guy inside, they can up walk to. Somebody can finish the play right around the basket. But they've got the most out of your people. Those couple of games early this year, they really have done well. They have not won here. They have not won here for the last 8 games.
All right, it's halftime. We're losing by 12. Quite possibly. Just capping. I'll say we're losing by 12. That was probably the most putrid offensive first half since the Notre Dame game. It's like we reverted back to the team that played Notre Dame. This is not the team that played Florida. This is rough playing at home. Home court advantage isn't really a thing this year. So it's no surprise that some teams are getting beat good at home.
Over this 3-game win streak, they were only averaging 11 turnovers. Of course, when you turn the ball over, all of a sudden your defense collapses in the paint. Now when you're
We need to stop the turnovers thing. All right, I'm going to end this live stream for the first half here. It's halftime. I've contemplated not I might not actually do a live stream in the second half unless we start coming back. If we start coming back, I might come on here and do a stream. But I think I might be done for the night here. I'm pretty tired and I'm just bored with this. This is just terrible.
Concerned about Herb Jones and his health, but as Carl Ravage said, Alabama didn't miss a beat after he went down.
All right, I'll see you guys.
Meantime, I'm missing beats. Wisconsin, Michigan, Sean. Nothing like front.